Hi there, and welcome to Twisted Angle, where we bring fashion trends to knitters' needles and provide passionate machine and hand knitters with trend-based patterns for your own style. Here at Twisted, we believe that knitting and catwalk fashion are one. But so often, and after 10 years in the fashion industry, I find that fashion creates horrible victims. So how do you balance fashion and style? Well, here at Twisted Angle, I use the tools I've learned in my career, and I suppose I'm still learning, to select the best details and trends from each season. I use all the information I obtain and pass it on to you, so you can design for yourself or follow our patterns that take elements from the catwalk, staying within the trends without becoming a victim. All our patterns combine key trends with wearability, and occasionally we'll even throw in an inspirational pattern to get your creative juices flowing. So how do we do all this? Well, keep watching as I give you a sneak peek into the members only area and show you all of the benefits of being a Twisted member. So we're on the home page. On the right, you'll see our subscribe button, all the networking buttons that will take you to Twitter, Facebook and MySpace pages for Twisted, and a little bit further down, our newsletter button. This is a great tool because unlike any other site, we don't send constant spam. We only contact you when we have something important to say. And the best bit is that it's completely free. The About page. This page is visible to both members and non-members. Here you can find out more about me and why Twisted started, as well as a full list of all the fab benefits of being a Twisted member. Now the notice board. This page is visible to both members and non-members, and the notice board section allows us to post up reviews, news and great knitting inspiration from the world of both knitting and fashion. Here you'll find posts from catwalk shows, articles you should read, news you should know, and images from the best fashion magazines. Now here I've already logged in, and if you're a member of Twisted, you get an additional feature, allowing you to post up your own notices too. So if you go to this option here under your name, put up a notice, and click on it, it opens another box, allowing you to post pictures, links and information. And this is our shop. This page is visible to both members and non-members, and here we have some great items that are not available anywhere else and are essential for knitters, whether you're a beginner or a pro. There are individual patterns not available anywhere else, and if you don't want a full subscription, you can buy them individually here. Knitting kits that are all handmade and printed with Twisted love. Unique yarns not available anywhere else in larger 220 gram balls, which saves you extra money. Knitting tools and even bespoke garments that we create each season. So if you're a knitter or not, or just want something different, you can get it here. We also have a contact us page and TA Week, which is our Facebook page blog. Here you'll get all of our up-to-date information, pictures, competitions, and just have a sneak peek into the life of Twisted on a daily basis. It's all completely interactive, so you can comment, share and post anything you like. And of course, this page is available to both members and non-members. So now it comes to the features only available to our members. All the files I'll show you are in PDF format, so don't worry if you're not great with computers. These are the easiest files to open, view and print. They can open up in iPads, Kindles, Android and iPhones, as well as a PDF reader, which is installed on most computers already. And if you don't have it, the software is free, and there's a link for you on the magazine page, which is where we are now. And if you click on here, it will take you to the downloadable page for PDF reader. So here's our magazines and lookbooks. Lookbooks are collections of pictures that we put together from our photo shoot, and they show you all the upcoming patterns for the season. And this is our magazine file. The magazine is where we actually started at Twisted, and we still have our handy A5 magazine ready for you to download, so all the information is one place. We produce 3 of these a year, and it's the first port of call for your trend information for the coming season. So next we have the trends page, and as you can see they're separated by season, drop down menu there. And this is where we take all of our 10 years experience as designers of the fashion industry and accurately predict the upcoming trends, so that you can design and create ready for the season ahead, just as we would for clients on the high street. As you can see, there are pages from previous, current and the next season, and we give you information before any other site because we get access as designers to insider information, and this is worth about £20,000 per season. Yep, that's £40,000 a year. But this is great for knitters and designers, so you can plan your designs, buy yarn and just be knit ready for the season ahead. So let's go through the files. Let's go to Autumn Winter 11. So here's the Autumn Winter 11 page. Every season we bring you 4 to 6 trends predicted to be the biggest on the catwalk with mood and colour palettes. I've got one to show you here. These are then updated throughout the season with close-up details from the catwalks. We then give you an extra 2 to 4 trends depending on what's happening that season, direct from the catwalk, and these are called our fast fashion trends in the industry. And again, they're posted up before the season even begins. Next we've got our catwalk reports, and all of our reports are on the right here, as you can see. I've got a catwalk report for you to have a look at. Now these have our key shapes, details, additional trends and a full essential colour report. Again, these are accurately put together in a concise package with around 28 pages ready to download. We also have some external reports and exclusive coverage of a fashion knitting trade show called Pitti Filati, which is only open to buyers and designers. And we attend every season and give you a full report of the show, and you'll get to know what trends, stitches and yarns are available in the shops before anyone else. So we're back on our trends page, and here we've got downloads and design. Here we've got downloadable templates that in the industry we call spec drawings or flats, and these are all professionally drawn by us so that you can download the key shapes each season and use them to design your own knits. And I've got a couple here for you to have a look at. It's tops, and we've got sleeves. See, our ones are all blank canvas shapes, so you don't need to be able to draw to design. The best bit is that they're all interchangeable. So if you want to add a sleeve to one of our tops, then all you do is just pick one of the sleeve shapes that you want, and they'll fit right into the top or dress shape that you want. So all you do is download, draw over them and design exactly like the professionals. So next we've got our patterns page, and we've got 3 main types of patterns. Hand knitting and machine knitting are 2 of our main ones, and I've got some files here for you to show you. This is our machine knitting pattern, complete with jacquard for this dress, and this is a jacquard pattern for our hand knits, again complete with all the design work. And as we love our little twisted world, the third type is recycled patterns. I've got one there for you. We think this section is really important. Not only do we want to promote reusing your knits, but it saves you money revamping your old clothes, whether they're shop bought or knitted by you. We give you tips on how to customise your clothes for that season based on trends, so you can be fashion ready without spending much money. And the best bit is that everyone can have a go. You don't need to be a knitter to do any of these patterns. Now, as you can see, some of our patterns are pretty detailed, and we want to make sure that for each garment pattern you've got every stitch and bits of information that you need to make it. So we've also got our how-to files. Each file gives you lots of information that you can use over and over again, not just for our files but for any pattern. And we have these again for hand, machine, and even some tricky bits of our recycled patterns. These are all detailed step-by-step guides on how to create perfect stitches, have great technique, colour work files, and of course are all downloadable. Now, if you're worried about finding a stitch or a file, don't worry, there's also a search tool here at the top of the page, or you can click on one of our tags. and this will find every garment by season, stitch or keyword. So now I've taken you through all of the parts of the site. The best bit actually is still to come. Twisted gives you all of the design elements, £40,000 worth of trend information and genuine information from the fashion industry, over 30 patterns and stitches per year as part of our membership, as well as full access to all of our previous patterns in our catalogue. Which saves you, if you're paying about £4 for a pattern, that saves you an additional £280 to date. So if you're a designer and you want accurate knitwear prediction for trends, a fab knitter who just wants patterns, or even a student that might want both, membership, and you're not going to believe this, is actually only £9 for a whole year. And all you need to do is go back to our homepage, click our subscribe button here, and follow the process through to PayPal for instant access to the site and all of the files.